A great win. Mississippi State is just a really tough team to play against, and Vic does a fantastic job, and his kids always play hard, and I'm just proud of mine for the battle and the resilience that they showed. Never doubting, even when we gave the lead up to, just bounce back and trust their teammates, trust their coaches, and trust the process. Really, really, really strong victory today for sure.
Jatera, if you could make a comment about today's game.
I think it's good preparation for our next game.
All right, Kayla.
Just like Coach said, it's just good for us, to be in this tournament and just take one game at a time. Mississippi State is a good team. They have good players, two players who could have been, all SEC that we did a good job of. Fouls were called on both ends that kept people out of the game. So it was just good to survive and win.
We'll go ahead and take questions up front.
Coach, can you talk about Kayla's performance tonight? It seemed like you all made a concentrated effort to take advantage of her athleticism. I mean, she had, what was it?
5 blocks.
17 points, 80% from the field, 5 blocks. Can you just talk about her performance tonight?
I think that Kayla's athleticism is what you see because that's the most obvious thing. But, that's much more about Kayla's desire, the plays that she made. And that's what makes me proud of those numbers. It's not, can she jump higher than someone or is she stronger than someone? It's just, I'm not going to be denied. I'm not going to let my team not get the ball in this play. I'm not going to let you guys score on us. It really comes from a really positive, team-oriented place.
Any other questions up front?
Coach, what adjustments did you make when Mississippi State made that late run in the second half?
The biggest thing was just, to calm down. Just like, guys, we're fine. We're doing things that we weren't doing earlier. Why are we doing that? Let's just, what makes us good, what got us a lead, let's do that stuff because this other stuff we're doing right now is not working so well. So, I think that our leaders, our upperclassmen showed, great composure during that stretch, even though they were some of the folks that were guilty of some of the mistakes and turnovers. But collectively, we just did a good job of getting back to this is the way we need to play. These are the things that make us a good team. These are the things that aren't. So let's leave them on the bench.
And for the two student athletes, what were your thoughts at that same time when Mississippi State had actually taken the lead? Kayla, you first.
Well, in this league, everybody is good, and everybody's going to make a run. You just have to be able to weather the storm and to answer, and I think that's what we did, especially Cassie hitting that big 3, scoring 5 straight points in the end, which put us back up by 1. Just having that mindset of, okay, they're going to make a run, and then we just have to answer.
I just tried to tell everybody in the huddle to stay composed. We knew they were real aggressive. They was going to keep penetrating and trying to get it in. So, like Taylor said, we knew they were going to make the runs. Everyone going to make their runs, but you got to come back and answer. And I think we made some silly turnovers. I know I was guilty for 4 of them in the second half, but just be able to bounce back and stay composed and play together at the end.
Coach, your thoughts on playing Kentucky for a third time?
We're playing Kentucky, and I think at this point, how many times we've played them or what those previous outcomes were just really aren't a factor. That's one of the things we talked about coming to this tournament is that we want to just be really, really fresh. It should be reflected in our energy and also our outlook on whoever our opponents were going to be. And so we know that it'll be, a great contest. Again, one of the best teams, not just in the league, but in the country, and another fantastic opportunity for us.
Question in the back.
You can just holler.
They have the tournament projections and stuff that are out there. Is it tough for you or your team to ignore that kind of stuff and put that to the side? The NCAA tournament projections, I mean.
We're in the SEC tournament right now, so I don't think it's hard. That's one of the things that I really trust about our team is our leadership, and that, they're going to drive the conversations that we're having in the hotel or in the locker room. And, the NCAA tournament, we'll get worried about that when we're in the NCAA tournament. I don't think there's any question that we're in the NCAA tournament. I just think, it's fun for outside people to talk about that and project and do all that sort of thing. We're in the SEC tournament right now, and that's the only thing that our team is worried about. I think it's one of the things that's been special about this group is they've had a really, really razor-like focus on what was important. And what's important right now is Kentucky, and that's it.
Coach, last question. How does this rate in terms of birthday presents you receive?
Best ever.